Good evening and welcome to Anime NYC 2025. My name is Chris Yu. Thank you for watching. I am here on Thursday, the first time the convention has decided to do a Thursday afternoon from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I think the convention has grown so large that they're going to expand to a fourth day, albeit a partial day. The size, based on the map, looks to be about the same as previous years. So it's basically almost the entirety of the Javits Center. I'm starting down here kind of in the foyer area. We're looking at the Gaming and Community Hall sign, which is actually closed this afternoon. They decided not to open it on Thursday, and staff is telling everyone that they'll be open Friday. So the full day one, I guess is this day one or day zero? Maybe this is day one. So the full day on Friday, we'll have downstairs the panel rooms, the gaming hall. I'll see if I'll do a second video. This first one though, I can cover the vendor hall, exhibit artist alley. Right now, walking towards what they call the Crystal Palace, aptly named because of just the beautiful structure of the glass. Very well lit. It's a little bit of an overcast day, so it isn't super bright, but I want to walk through cosplays here. So, again, in this open area is plenty of space for cosplay photo shoots, and because it's so crowded inside the vendor hall, this is where you end up room just to meet people. So there is one event going on tonight at 7. It's a little bit after 6 p.m. right now. Well, actually, I think it's 6:30. So there's one event on Thursday that people are lining up for, getting into the main stage. But let's head up to the main lobby. Where you can already see, big banners. I'm walking up to basically kind of the front door, where actually I think if you lined up for general admission, you came up these steps when the expo hall opened at 4 p.m. today. Anyone who showed up really early was lining up downstairs, whereas this upper area, they call it kind of the blue entrance. It's for the accessibility, the ADA entrance, and also for exhibitors, artists, professionals. They kind of get a priority entry through these gates here. But kind of a general security check. You walk through some scanners, and they'll do a bag check if the scanners pick up something. But otherwise, if you have a clean bag, you just walk right through. Trying to talk over there's up there in the upper area, they've got music playing, also just places to sit. So Thursday, still, it's a big crowd. I imagine tomorrow's going to be even more packed when it's like the full day from 10 o'clock onward. But this Thursday seems to be a hit. I figure they're going to keep it going. But I'm over on the north side of the building. Oh, I get out of their way.
Someone's cosplaying the ANYC.
Doing a little dance. You might find yourself in the video unknowingly when you got dancers doing a thing. But we'll cross into the vendor hall here on this side. Always HoloLive has just a prime real estate, being one of the first things you see as soon as you jump in. And with people seated here in the carpeted section, I feel like that a stream on our event is about to start. So out here, lots of space for gatherings, for presentations. But definitely becoming one of the biggest conventions on the East Coast. Anime NYC, the Javits Center. It's a good venue. We got Yo-Star. So yeah, all the staples you always see. The Azure Lanes, the Genshin Impacts. I'm mixing up companies here. I'm sorry about that. Mahjong, Arkanites, Yo-Star, and Hoyoverse. They're different, but I confuse them sometimes. And then most recently, Uma Musume. Since the game got a global release, I've been seeing in the Artist Alley, Uma Musume fan art is now emerging as kind of like the new thing. And we may see some Horse Girl cosplayers as well, which is, who knows what you'll walk by. But this is still the vendor area. Looks like this is Phase Connect. They always have a big presence at all the conventions I seem to go to. But let's walk through this way instead. The vendor area is all about big space, large open areas, because they expect throngs of people to show up. And the busiest booths have lines that go in circles and wrap around. This one here has got tape on the floor. You see the orange tape already helping to control the traffic. This is Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, all these gacha games, there's so many of them. So many characters, and that translates to so much merch that you can buy.
Oh wait, those are little...
Yeah, I think this is Omocat, excuse me. Always popular with the apparel. There's some shirts, clothing on display, and there's a line that kind of wraps around the booth. So, only open for 4 hours on Thursday. You'd be pressed to try and still be able to see everything. You will be able to see everything if you don't stop anywhere. But why would you not stop? Here we go, the weapons. I always like finding the one weapon shop, or the multiple weapon shops. And I think these are Dakimakura. Get a weapon and get a pillowcase. So very different mixture. Misty Mountain Gaming for a bit more of a kind of a classical RPG style. Got some tunes here. Those look nice. Great for role playing, collectibles. Yeah, you got the different dice available here. So not just anime, but just other kind of sci-fi or comic, fantasy. Lots of cool things to get. So it doesn't always have to be all anime. So up top we've got the numbered banners. This is 2300, 2400 over there, so that helps you navigate just a little bit. You know, I kind of looked very briefly at a map at the start of the video, but you can go to the website, Anime NYC, and they have a map of the whole exhibit area.
Blood blister on my hand. It's showing so good.
Yeah, I love walking into random cosplayers.
Thank you, man. Looks nice. Love it.
Anime and video games. So I'm walking in this direction kind of a little bit aimlessly, but it's easy to get lost. Easy to get distracted by seeing different things. Oh, this happens to be an adult table. I love kind of the stickers covering the important bits. But yeah, this, oh, J18, of course, yes. Of course it's the J18 table, yeah. So yeah, content for all ages, including adult for adults. You're not left out. And conventions like this, you can always find something that interests you. Because out here out front, you've got more like professional kind of, vendor stuff. You know, when I head back to Artist Alley later, you'll get more of the fan-made merch. over the years, I've come to follow a number of artists whose art style I love in particular. And it's great that they can invest in coming out to these conventions and make that their business. So if you're able to support fan artists, even if it's just a follow on social media, if you can't afford anything, if you can buy something great, but even if it's just like following, liking, retweeting their stuff, sharing their stuff is very helpful. So yeah, still here in the vendor section, t-shirts, keychains, collectibles. Just like the weapon shop, there's always a mystery box store. I can't say I ever bought one of these, but if you got like $60 up to $100 and you're really into a particular interest, I mean, we got like Scooby-Doo, Bob's Burgers, like things you wouldn't really expect. There's a Star Trek box. Oh, this one's just a recording. I mean, there are other people who do streams.
I know, yeah. Usually I see you like, or people like that, and it's like they're doing live streams and
right,
stuff.
Right.
So
it's interactive that way.
Yeah.
But I get horrible reception, so I just kind of record a vlog and upload it later.
Yeah. That's what we do. We have that.
Okay.
And we record.
Yeah,
and then we post on later for TikToks.
Oh wow. Okay. Awesome.
But we're not recording right now.
Okay, I see. Cool, man. Thanks. Yeah, come to a convention, make conversation, or practice your conversational skills if you're not that much of a talker. It is okay to be perceived slightly, just a little bit, you know. Though I guess New York is a big convention. I guess if you want to wean yourself into conventions, you know, there are smaller ones, local ones, and then work your way up. You know, if it's a bit of a, I can understand there's some anxiety in big crowds, but it's a lot of fun if you can get here. It's so crowded anyway, you know, no one's going to really pay attention. I think these guys around before are very similar. The butterfly knives? And these ones that are meant for tricking, they aren't even sharp. They're not meant to be weapons at all. They're just meant for tricking. Let's see. I bet if you drew my progress on a map, it would be kind of chaotic. But I am trending in one direction. What do we have here? I see some familiar VTubers.
I actually found in New York. Unfortunately, where all the graduate
Looking for label, I'm not sure. This is Moso Box. I should have guessed.
One is here to hold on. No,
So yes, lots of indie VTubers collab with Moso Box. So come here and get some good goodies. I'm a little bit biased towards VTubers, as you may know. So I've dug my way through to the back of the exhibit hall where the food court is. Oh, well, this caught my eye. Plushies of bubble tea, onigiri, rice ball snacks. That's cute. But, yeah, so as I was saying, the food court area, nice and spacious. I really like the way they set this up. Some tables for if you need them, but also just the room to wander, go browse. You know, they make it look like just like a festival in Japan, literally, with all these different tents. And you can get takoyaki, you can get yakitori, you can get yakisoba, ice cream, tempura. So it's just a fun way to eat Japanese food or Japanese themed food. But and if you're kind of tired of the crowds, you can come out here for a little bit of a breather. We'll see how much more crowded it is on Friday, but Thursday seems to be pretty chill, all things considered. Now, I've been here before to Smooth. They've got like boba and ice cream flavors like taro. That's where the purple comes from. And the japadon. It's just like a hot dog with some nori, some seaweed on it, and maybe a special sauce. We got sushi, tacos.
That's crazy.
Lots of things to try, and this is not the only section. You know, they'll like all along the back wall and on the other end, they'll sell some food, and then out in front, you know, there's the Starbucks. So you've got options. Looks like everyone's having a good time here. Like it's getting close to 7 p.m. The convention's open for one more hour on this very first day, and there's still an entire weekend ahead: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All I see is just like the vendor. It's probably good for all the vendors and artists. They get just a few extra hours of sales, just to kind of offset and recoup all their spending. Now the Marines. Maybe it's the Army sometimes. This time it's the Marines. They've been around with these pull-up bars, and it's just really amusing the contrast. But hey, you know, show off if you got big arms. Do the pull-up challenge. Look at that. Very nice. I don't know if they actually get people to recruit to join while they're at an anime convention. Come to a convention and sign up to be in the Marine Corps, but I mean, have fun. Air National Guard's here, so that's really fun. So I'm creeping towards the artist alley, which is in the back. We can browse that. I guess I'm kind of giving an abbreviated tour. You know, see up there, 2900. So we've made it. That's the numbered aisles are the vendor hall. The lettered aisles. This is aisle X. Is artist alley. So the artist alley tables are a bit more compressed together, but there's still lots and lots of good goodies. You may recognize this person's art style. I always like to visit her booth. But artist alley, where you'll largely see prints, because everyone's got a different style. You'll see charms and keychains. So these are things that are easy for independent artists to put together. But going up and down the aisles as you try to find a series, an IP that you really love, sometimes you'll run across some unique stuff. An artist may have the resources to do shirts, clothing, you know, happy coats or something that I'll see on occasion. So it breaks away from the prints and keychains that everybody has. So I'm currently around aisle V, if anyone's following along.
The only thing I like about her though,
But yeah, even on Thursday, you know, watch your step. There's a lot of traffic. So yeah, so there's an umbrella. So someone's able to do an umbrella merch. That's nice. I see keycaps over there. So yeah, this is a very neat booth. They've got Pokemon. I appreciate you joining me for this little walkthrough. Post any questions in the comments if you have questions about travel or conventions in general. It may seem intimidating to a first timer, but I think it's pretty easy. Yeah, most of your expenses will be in the travel itself. So, but even if you don't live in a major city, you're never far from a convention of some form. You know, if you're near a university, most colleges have anime clubs or Japan clubs, and they might throw together like a small one afternoon convention. Just go search on the web. You might be surprised what you find. But I'm happy to be traveling, happy to see conventions and meet friends. I think in my earlier videos, I was specifically looking for EGEN merch. And there still is a lot of it. I've kind of broadened. This one's based on food. You want a shirt that's just all about eggs, dino nuggets? It's kind of funny. A ramen bowl or Vietnamese pho coaster. See, there you go. That's an example of a unique idea. So in this video so far, we've been looking down Artist Alley and kind of the vendor halls. Once I get to the other end of the expo hall, you're going to see like the big expo booths, like the Aniplex, Crunchyroll, like, you know, probably like Hoyoverse, like proper. I think Brown Dust too is a sponsor, so they might have something. The really big booths are down at the end. You haven't seen those yet. We're going to make our ways down there.
Information about the upcoming.
We're currently in aisle S of Artist Alley, but you know, I did travel this morning to get over here, so I probably will have a little bit more energy. I might do a second video. We'll see.
Be ready.
So we'll do just kind of a brief look, and I'll go up on different aisles on the next day. Because I do want to film on a busy day so that you can kind of just feel the atmosphere of what a very busy convention day looks like. I'm already noticing some Uma Musume merch, which is new this year, since the game just got its global release just about a month or two ago. So yeah, here's an example of another like food air station that's away from the main food court. So you don't have to walk all the way over there for your food. But aisles upon aisles, you really can spend all day here looking at stuff. You got the females, you got the males. All genders represented. Well, this one's cute. Kind of an undersea adventure. Over here, more prints. So these are. The autograph should be down at the other end too, so we'll take a look at that. Let me get back to like more of a main road here. So yeah, we're at P section. Over there in the distance is the HoloLive booth. I hadn't circled back yet to HoloLive. It went in pretty deep. And that's not even half the convention, the expo hall. I'm skipping a lot. I wanted to do a quick recording here on day 1/0. Maybe get that uploaded tonight. And do like maybe a longer recording tomorrow when I've got more energy. Had some rest.
I like this art style. He was moving.
Yeah, these booths also often have combo deals.
And then my group kept calling me.
Get a discount on the second one, or buy two get one free, or the third one is a discount. So the more you buy, the more you can save, as they often try to talk you into it.
Sorry, I'm just amazed. Like, these are beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Rosu's here. This is actually a great location for her booth. Try not to film her. I believe she doesn't want to be on camera. But Rosuri. There's a good booth here, J02. So if you're at the convention, go see Rosu at section J. I'm kind of antsy about getting over to like the big booth area. All right, here's a map. Let's kind of review where we've been. So we started here kind of in that Crystal Palace, that area, and then made our way inside to, let's see if it's focusing correctly, into HoloLive section.
Okay. We're all the way back there.
And then kind of crawled our way through to the Japanese food hall, and then peeked up north to where all the artist alley booths are, and kind of meander our way back to here. Yeah, J. So Rosu's booth is here. So we're standing about right here, trying to make my way this direction where you get to see the Kinokuniyas and all the other stuff. It's not focusing. Sorry about that. So continue to head in the leftward direction on that map, which is south.
I don't know where's my olive right, bro.
But the autofocus is kind of weird on this camera when I do long recordings. Passing underneath, I think up there is like the actual like kind of cosplay meetup area, the 3rd and 4th floors. I don't know if Danny Chu's here this year. I gotta read the correctly.
I've been spending money like I have money, bro. I've been spending money like it's
Open space right here. Probably would have been a booth. There might be a table or booth that ends up being a no-show. Here's another weapon store. If you don't like what you see at one weapon store, go look for the second one. You don't always have to buy everything at the first booth you see. If you're pressed for time, then maybe, but if you see something, make a note of it. Take a picture. Come back. You might find a better deal at another booth for the exact same thing. Just if you've got the time, investigate. So this side, 900. Over there it was like 2,900, almost 3,000. So now we're under 1,000. We're in the hundreds for all these numbers. Artist alleys A and B are over here. But up here will be some of the bigger names, the bigger corporate names that occupy the floor space here. I'm seeing the gigantic Luffy. I've switched it out with something else. But Bandai Namco is up front. Over here on my right is the One Piece card game, which seems to be a big thing. They've got tables and maybe even staff kind of helping you learn the game. Selling probably starter packs, booster packs. But Bandai Namco, their big things are Blue Lock, One Punch Man, and Love Live. And One Punch Man has a test your strength punching booth. Oh! Looks like you get an S rank if you go above 900. This person just hit 803. So already an A. You get an A after 700. So you knew he whiffed that one, 369.
It's bounce.
But we'll watch one more. Man, okay, it seemed like a pretty good hit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 800s. Probably getting up to 9 is pretty difficult.
So that's why, like.
But I feel like, you know, any number above 300, 400 is already impressive in my book. We got Viz. So they call this the merch store. That's what they're calling this section. Viz booth. With like large displays, well lit, like casing. More One Punch Man, even like dioramas. Oh, here's a statue. Hang on. There he is, Saitama himself. Do not touch. We won't touch, we'll just look. But a perfect selfie opportunity with the statue.
Is there a good mix between like these?
Oh, more photo ops. Look at that. Okay. One Punch Man's been around for a couple years, hasn't it? It's still like very big. Here's Good Smile with their recognizable orange motif. Oh, Milk Mocha, I've seen them around. They've got quite the decoration. It always looks like an entire store all set up inside the expo hall. Milk Mocha Bear. With the line wrapped around the building. I'll peek in from the outside. So, I don't know, can you get some of this stuff online? Maybe it's just more fun to shop in person. If you're already here, you can save yourself the shipping fee. And the wait time, you just get it instantly. We need to find out what the name of this booth is, but made to look like an Asian market.
But the more I know.
This looks like the front, but there's no name. It'll probably show up on a map. I think the name's written right there. Shimao 69. I'm reading that correctly. Brightly lit advertising signs here. And yes, restrooms throughout the building for whenever you need to take a little break. This is the Lunar Toy Store. Selling figures. Mostly figures.
But it is true.
Now over here, Aniplex. Aniplex is always in this section. I'm at the back, so it doesn't look. But in here, just kind of like it's like a museum, like a gallery. You've got artwork. Looks like it's a a message board. What's your favorite Aniplex memory? You can write on the board. Like Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann. Oh, 20th anniversary, Aniplex in America since 2005. Okay. Sword Art Online, Madoka. Evilest creature in existence. Q-Bell. Okay, so yeah, Aniplex is a lot to celebrate. 20 years. Oh, special artwork. Angel Beast Naga. I know you. This is real nice. So they get popular, famous artists to just draw on a Ishii board, congratulating Aniplex. Oh, this one's really cute. Kaguya-sama. And what? Honda? Wait, no? Sony? What? It's not Honda. Hold on. Sorry, my mistake. Sony Honda? Now I know I've seen Itashas, but those are usually like fan-made. What are these? Sign up to get a mystery box. I mean, just passing through, but it's like you need to get in the car and sample it. The first car to stream Crunchyroll. You can watch Crunchyroll in this car. Oh my goodness. Interesting. That's unique. That's unique. Cute little goodies. Cute little goodies. These look nice. These are adorable. Alright, so walk in a circle there. That was the Aniplex and Lunar. Here's the Milk Mocha again. Let's see. We got Drinks with Frenemies, the sabotaging party game. Otaku Haven LLC. I don't know the name of this one, but they've got CDs. Oh, DS game. Suikoden 2. Weapon store number 3. Weapons. See anything you recognize? Weapon store number 4.
We still got tomorrow. We still got a lot more.
I feel like this is more than I'm used to seeing. Four weapon stores come across in this video so far. Oh, and Gachapon.
No, I know.
These machines are all over Akihabara. Now you get to try them here. Rows and rows of things. What's up next? Here's a grab bag booth. But some of these tables are like wholesalers as well. Different retailers, maybe not like official, but they stores that have kind of built up an inventory. Weapon store number 5. Weapon store 5. I think at this rate, they're kind of really competing for each other. Because you get a master sword here, a master sword there. Mjolnir. They probably priced them, maybe they are priced the same because they're aware they have competition everywhere. 5 weapon stores. Neon Shrine. Okay, so we've navigated back to the guest autographs, which are now this is the one they seem to move around every year. Some things are always in the same place every year, like Aniplex, like full alive. But the autographs they move from year to year as they figure out where to. Because the game arcade used to be back here a couple years back before they moved it downstairs. It used to be games. But now it's autographs. On Thursday there's nobody, which is perfect. So which means I can record because normally they ban recording. So you kind of get an idea of what the floor plan looks like. It's rows upon rows of booths and kind of like this zigzagging line snaking pattern. So that's table numbers 5 and 6 with the sign that says table 7 over here. Kind of a solo booth. But maybe 15, 16 tables all together as the guests are here and you line up when it's your time slot and you come get an autograph. Everyone's going to have a different policy on what they allow. Some people will allow selfies, some people sell selfies, I think. But just make sure that whoever's visiting, you see what their policies are. Wait. The autographs actually continue further down. It's more than 16 tables. And here we have, so this is a cosplay meetup section. Here's the Thursday schedule. 90s Shonen Shoujo Sports. So we're currently at the sports anime class. They're after 7:15. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is a very big autograph section this year. So they got lots and lots of guests. So it's more like 35 tables. That's good. We'll peel back a bit into the vendor area. It's a huge booth for Monsters We Make. I don't know about this IP. What is it? A little bit empty.
Over here, Friday.
Well, I know that.
But yeah, I'm just wandering and you come up across new stuff at every corner. Places you recognize and places you don't. And so, weapon store number 6. Yeah, this counts. 6 weapon stores. I've seen so many Captain America shields. They're not that rare anymore. Vibranium is not that rare. Keyblade's not that rare. See them everywhere. Booths like this are always very smart. You go buy a print and now you need to buy a frame. So get your frame and poster protectors.
No, the ones I got, the frames are way too big. Like they're gonna be way
Poster
too
tubes.
Yeah.
That'll fit through a suitcase for you to take back home if you're flying. So that, in a nutshell, is the main expo hall. I think because it's Thursday, the rest of it isn't open. Like I said, the first floor, the gaming area is closed for Thursday. They'll open tomorrow. I know there's more like cosplay stuff upstairs, but I just have a feeling that I haven't seen anybody in this upper window pass by that I think it's also not open today.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I already counted that one. Yeah, I counted that one store already. Look at Saba. Been seeing a whole lot of her everywhere. Actually, I think I remember this booth from like maybe Off-Kai or another convention.
They might not be all up.
But so yeah, creeping back towards Artist Alley. Yeah, so this is aisle C and D of Artist Alley.
$40.
I mean, I'm not going to be able to see every section of the convention center. It'll be like a 2-hour, 3-hour video. I appreciate you wandering with me. It's getting kind of late. I got to meet up with the people for dinner. But I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, if you can't make it this year, that you checked out this video and previous videos. Thanks to all the commenters, by the way. I've had some people kind of ask questions lately about conventions after watching the 2023, 2024 videos. Thank you very much. Appreciate you browsing around. So, in basically 2025 looks roughly the same as far as the Artist Alley and Vendor Hall setup. So if you've been here before, things will feel familiar with only minor changes like the autograph section, like I said. But consistency is good. Here's a sampling of the prices. You can get a Korean fried chicken sandwich with some gyoza, $21, $17 for 2 taco Korean fried chicken. And if you just want the dumplings themselves, $14 for 6 pieces. This is the kimchi grill. And you have food everywhere. It's a little expensive, but it's a convention. You know, what do you expect? And so if you have a booth that happens to be near the food, is that good or is that bad? It's probably good for traffic, but then you gotta smell it all day. Keychains, there's popcorn. I definitely smell the popcorn. You can't smell anything watching this video, but the smell of butter is everywhere because of this duck popcorn. Get stuffed ice cream. Excuse me. So yeah, I'll do a day 2. I'll wander about. Oh, I like these. Again, I'm drawn to VTubers. I see VTubers, I'm going to stop and take a look at them. This is a table. Boo-Moo H23. So we're each. Alright. Even though I can feel that we're getting close to maybe it's 7:30, 30 minutes left or so, but still a lot of people, still a lot of activity. I think it's only going to get busier tomorrow. Let me circle back to the front and say goodbye for this video, this edition. We'll come back to the HoloLive booth around where we started and see if there's a show going on. But yeah, there's some open areas right here, which I don't know if it's booths that were no shows or they just left this space open just to kind of help the traffic flow. Yeah, lots of figures. We haven't really thoroughly looked at figures.
Well, you can sell them for 20 each. Seven figures or $7.
Looks like I've got nails, like cosplay accessories. Okay, so that table had figures in boxes. Here are figures out of boxes. A little bit of a traffic jam. We'll try to get around it. A bunch of Dragon Ball figures over here, among others. Hi, dive. The Star Rail Astro Market. Here we go. It's like people still waiting. There might be something. I'll just have to check the schedule later to see what Hololive is up to. We got standees here. Ninichi, our waifu. Alright, so we made it back to the front as the sun sets on New York City for Thursday night. People are just dancing to the music. Too loud here, I can't say goodbye. Let's go back down. But the view, good view. So yeah, tomorrow, tomorrow we'll take a look at Oguri Capcom. Okay. Till the next time, till the next video. But so far, this has been Anime NYC 2025 on the first day, the first ever Thursday evening that they open the convention. Up those stairs will take you back to the vendor hall and the food area where we were. Downstairs we go to the gaming hall which will be open tomorrow. Over here, 1C is the main stage, the lining up area for the main stage. I like the Javits Center. Hopefully you will too if you ever have a chance to visit. But, all right, bye for now. Thumbs up. See you tomorrow.